This was the diving board area. I was one of the guards, and it was a 3-meter board. If you fell off sideways, you landed on the dawn cement over there. And Cornpop was a bad dude, and he ran a bunch of bad boys. And to show you how things have changed, one of the things you had to use, if you used pomade in your hair, you had to wear a bathing cap. And he was up on the board, wouldn't listen to me. I said, hey, yes sir, you off the board, or I'll come up and drag you off. Cornpop was a bad dude. Yes, Cornpop was a bad dude. Cornpop was a bad dude. My car, there was a gate out here. I parked my car outside the gate. He said, I'll be waiting for you. He was waiting for me with 3 guys with straight razors. Not a joke, there was a guy, Bill, the only white guy, and he did all the pools. He was the mechanic. I said, what am I gonna do? And he said, come down here in the basement where mechanics, where all the pool filter is. You know the chain, there used to be a chain went across the deep end, and he cut off a 6-foot lump of chain. He folded it up. He said, you walk out with that chain and you walk to the car and you say, you may cut me, man, but I'm gonna wrap this chain around your head. I said, you're kidding me? He said, no, if you don't come back. And he was right, so I walked out with the chain and I walked up to my car. I said, when I tell you get off the board, you get off the board. I'll kick you out again, but I shouldn't have called you Esther. I apologize for that. I said, when I tell you get off the board, you get off the board. I'll kick you out again, but I shouldn't have called you Esther. I apologize for that. He said, you ain't apologizing to me. I said, I apologize not for throwing you out, but I apologize for what I said. And he said, okay. Closed the straight razor and my heart began to beat again. Cornpop was a bad dude.